All right, let me take you back a little ways. Back when Sauer Bray was facing off against Glenn Denning for the State House, we found dead people voting.
Well, tonight it's not the dead people that we're worried about, it's the Russians. And it's a scary thought. But hacking and cybersecurity crimes are becoming more and more prevalent. ABC2's Nadia Singh is live at the City Board of Elections with more on the potential threat and what it means for all of us.
Well, Kelly and Jamie, at this point, federal officials are saying that Russian hackers may have already breached election systems in both Florida and Illinois, Florida being the most recent, both potentially affecting voter information. And now lawmakers are asking for help to shore up the country's election systems.
Sure, yeah, it's a concern. But there's a lot of worrisome things going on right now.
A concern that's top of mind for top U.S. officials, cyber threats that could affect the upcoming election.
I think state-sponsored hacking is part of our core issue of cybersecurity in this country, which to me is the greatest threat that we have.
Right now, lawmakers are employing the FBI to investigate reports that Russia may be planning to try to affect the presidential election in November.
It's really the first time that the U.S. government has formally identified a nation state as actually hacking any of our systems.
So what could happen if these foreign hackers succeed?
I think it's incredibly scary to think that a nation state could influence the outcome of an election, which is going to decide then the president of the United States. But they could skew the results, so they could maybe change, vote selections of individuals. They could potentially impersonate individuals, having individuals voting multiple times.
Voters now have more than just which candidate to choose to worry about.
So, I'm not really worried about Russians. I think anybody, So I think just hacking is a general issue. Just in itself, anybody doing it is bad, and it can happen to anybody.
It has to cause concern, but I also have to trust the fact that our country, with the cybersecurity efforts that we have, that our country is aware.
The FBI is expected to provide updated guidance to election officials across the nation to make sure they're able to spot any suspicious activity on their networks. We're live in Baltimore. Nadia Singh, ABC2 News.